Under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden, a historic boxing match unfolded. The world was buzzing, and New York City had become the epicenter of excitement as Spider-Man and the Hulk stepped into the ring. The event was sold out weeks in advance, and millions more were watching the live broadcast from their homes. Spider-Man, in his iconic red and blue suit, bounced lightly on his feet, his agility apparent. Across from him, the Hulk, towering in green, stood like a mountain, his muscles rippling under the stadium lights. From the very first bell, the fight was a spectacle. Spider-Man darted around the ring with his trademark speed and reflexes, ducking and weaving to avoid the Hulk's monstrous punches. The Hulk's fists were like sledgehammers, each swing powerful enough to shatter concrete. But Spider-Man was too quick, too nimble. The crowd held its breath every time the Hulk swung, only to erupt in cheers as Spider-Man dodged and countered with sharp jabs that, while not as strong, landed with precision. As the fight wore on, it became clear that Spider-Man had strategy. He couldn't overpower the Hulk, but he didn't need to. He relied on his stamina, quickness, and wit, wearing down the Hulk who, despite his strength, started to tire. Spider-Man bounced off the ropes, delivering rapid combinations, frustrating the Hulk more and more. The audience, which had initially been divided in their support, began to shift towards Spider-Man, cheering louder with each successful move. By the 8th round, the fight had taken its toll on both fighters. Hulk, though still standing strong, was breathing heavily, his punches slower and more labored. Spider-Man, meanwhile, had a cut above his eye, but his spirit was unshaken. In a moment that would go down in history, Spider-Man launched a final barrage of punches, his fists moving faster than the eye could see. The Hulk staggered, the crowd roared, and for a moment, time seemed to stop. With one last, well-placed punch to the Hulk's jaw, Spider-Man sent the giant stumbling. The Hulk dropped to one knee, shaking his head in disbelief. The referee began the count, and with the crowd on the edge of their seats, the Hulk stayed down. The arena exploded in cheers as Spider-Man was declared the winner, his arm raised in victory. The entire city of New York seemed to roar with excitement as the underdog had triumphed. After the match, as the two fighters stood in the center of the ring, the fight had ended, but the respect between the two was clear, and in that moment, they showed the world that even in competition, camaraderie can prevail. The Spider-Man take his hand up, and everyone cheers up to Spider-Man.